At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank. Hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
This evening, before we have the Pledge of Allegiance and start the meeting, we would like to have a moment of silence. September 11th is coming up on Wednesday. This is a day that we should remember, so everyone please stand and have a moment of silence.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the meeting in order. Let the record show all members of council are present. Do we have a motion for the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. This evening, we do have 3 public hearings, a group of resolutions, applications and permits. If you'd like to speak to the council, please step to the microphone and give your name and address for the record. This is the time and place for a public hearing as advertised in the matter of Resolution 13-229, vacating and disposing of the west 8 feet of North 21st Street, abutting lots 34 and 35, West Side First Edition. Is proof of publication on file?
It is on file.
Have any written protests been received?
None received.
Are there any oral protests in this matter? People speaking against? Anyone here speaking in favor? That ends the public hearing. Was the council's
Move the
pleasure?
resolution per staff recommendation.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. This is the time and place for a public hearing as advertised in the matter of Resolution 13-230, authorizing disposal of city-owned property described as Partial A of Lots 31 and the west 23.5 feet of Lot 32 Sun-Kissed Acres. Is proof of publication on file?
It is on file.
Have any written protests been received?
None received.
Are there any oral protests in this matter? People speaking against? Anyone here speaking in favor? That ends the public hearing. Was the council's pleasure?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. This is the time and place for a public hearing as advertised in the matter of Resolution 13-231, approving the plan specification form of contract and cost estimate for the 29th Avenue West Sewer relocation in connection with the Council Bluffs Interstate Improvements, Section 3 Project FY 13-15A. Is proof of publication on file?
It is on file.
Have any written protests been received?
None received.
Are there any oral protests in this matter? People speaking against? Anyone here speaking in favor? That ends the public hearing. Was the council's pleasure?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Madam Clerk?
Resolution 13-232, authorizing the mayor to accept the offer of dedication from John O. and Connie M. Pribble for property located at 1551 Madison Avenue.
Motion to approve. Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Resolution 13-233, authorizing the acquisition of 1025 First Avenue as part of the Mid-City Corridor Project.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Resolution 2014-234, approving the use of the 2014 Community Development Block Grant and Home Investment Partnership Program funds, and amending the use of B13 Community Development Block Grant funds, and directing the mayor to submit the 2014 annual plan and the amended 2013 annual plan to the City of Omaha and the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Motion to approve the resolution.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Resolution 13-235, authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute Iowa DOT Addendum Agreement Number 2007-1-016A for the interstate reconstruction right-of-way acquisition.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Resolution 13-236, authorizing the mayor to execute a water main extension agreement with Council Bluffs Waterworks in connection with the Midlands Humane Society project.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Resolution 13-237, authorizing the appointment of nominees to the Iowa West Foundation Board by the Council Bluffs City Council.
Motion to submit the recommendations as was discussed in the planning session, or in the study session this
Second.
afternoon.
Second.
Is there discussion? Okay. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Applications, permits, and cancellations 6A and B.
Motion to approve 6A and B.
Second.
Is there discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That ends the printed agenda for this evening. Anyone from the audience would like to speak with the council? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I need to have you go to the microphone, give your name and address, because you're now on tape for life.
My name's Pam Jeter, and I live at 3510 Avenue B.
Thank you.
My concern is I've been dealing for several months, actually years, about a house vacant next to me at 3504 Avenue B. I have pictures here. They started working on it last week, but up until that point, it had been vacant, and they've had asbestos siding exposed, and nobody's lived there for several years. Off and on, they've had work done. It's just an eyesore for the whole neighborhood, and plus it's a danger. And I had somebody come out from the city, and they didn't deem it unsafe, but however, there's a sinkhole on the side of the house that's eroding into my driveway. Not only that, they did have work done last year by some contractors or whatever, and they used my water and broke my water spigot, never bothered to reimburse me. Not that, I mean, I know that's gonna be a legal case, but I can never get a hold of the former owner. I was told last week, it was sold by another owner to another owner. But prior to that, I was also told that it was on the demolition list. So it was kind of conflicting information, and I was wondering if there's anything I can do. I can leave these pictures with y'all, and you can see
Why
them.
don't you just hand the pictures to Lynn?
Motion to receive and file?
Second.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. So, ma'am, it's 3504 Avenue D is the house.
B, as in boy.
Oh, okay, good.
Now, I did drive down there to look at that. Now I'm starting to wonder if I'm at the right house because I didn't see asbestos on it. Was that a bank-owned property? Did the bank?
It was R
foreclose
and
on that?
CR Equities at one time.
Okay.
And I was told last week that it was sold to someone else. He also owns another house 2 doors down from me. It's in great shape, but the asbestos siding was exposed, and they're now putting, new siding on top of the old siding.
Okay.
And the guy that's doing it, I asked him, and he said, I'm just doing what I was told.
Okay,
And
and
they-
now I'm thinking maybe I was at the wrong house, because I did go down to look, and there was a notification on the front door that it was in foreclosure, so I'm not sure if I was at the right property.
Yeah, it's been empty off and on by several different people, and,
Okay.
It's kind of really hard on me, because last week, this is gonna sound trivial, but I'm out on medical, and they have somebody mowing the yard, and they threw all their stuff into my driveway. And this is the second time. If it would have been the first incident, like I said, I've dealt with the water issue, not asking to use my water, That's what really bothered me. And then to break off the spigot, I've had to pay for a whole brand-new water line to be put in at my expense. And I can never get a hold of the owner to say, hey, can we talk about this? There's a picture of the tree that I have a question also, because it took out, and it's uprooting my garage, and it's moved it 2.5 inches off the foundation. Again, I know that's a legal issue, but it's a concern of mine, you know. And trying to get a hold of this guy, I don't know where to find him. I don't know if he went missing in action or, you know.
Is it, have you gone to Potco?
It's still under RCR equities
And
or
you
whatever.
have an insurance company?
Yes, I currently have.
Yeah, what especially with the tree, to be honest with you, is I'd contact my insurance
I
company.
have, and he said if it's a live tree, it's on mine. If it's a dead tree, it's on theirs. And part of it, it's half and
Your
half.
insurance company said that?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you know, and the concern, now I know the house, that what happens.
I think everybody knows the house.
Well, I
after-
mean, and you know, what happens is they planted those trees years ago and nobody, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But we've had a number of situations like this where you contact your insurance company and they put the person on notice. And so if there's damage, I mean, obviously that makes a difference. What I'll do is have our building division go ahead and take a peek at this.
Yeah, because he's been down there before. I've actually talked.
But I mean, this is the first time I know about it. I'll find out and.
I would like some type of response if I could to find out
I mean, what it is.
from
I mean,
him.
Unfortunately, because of foreclosures and bank foreclosures, and the city ends up sometimes in a position that they don't want to be. We own a number of homes and empty lots that somebody gave up on. It's a healthy cost to take care of it. And if we can get somebody to rehab, it's a lot better for the taxpayer.
Right, and I
probably
understand
better
that.
for you, so.
I'm glad they're working on it. That's
Sure.
progress. But if they're just putting cosmetic,
Yep.
just to get you guys off their back, so to speak, I mean, that sounds kind of lame, but
Okay.
just to get them off the back. I mean, they're doing the siding. Nobody was over there working today. I'm off work for another month, and I mean, it's kind of weird that the porch is caving in, and I asked the guy, he goes, oh, we're just gonna vinyl it, it will be okay. I'm like, don't do cosmetic, somebody's gonna get hurt. That's my biggest concern, because people go through that yard, because I have a privacy fence. Kids go through that yard, I'm afraid they're gonna fall through that sinkhole on the side of the house. There was one on the other side of the house and also in the back of the house. They filled that in, but now the weather's been really weird, there's another sinkhole, and one of those pictures, they covered it up with some of the front of the house. So the sinkhole cannot be open to anybody seeing it. That doesn't solve the problem. We're still having animals go in there and bring out whatever, and I'm just worried somebody's gonna get hurt. That's my biggest concern, that somebody's really gonna get hurt, and I don't want that. I mean, you know,
Okay. We'll have somebody follow up on that.
yeah.
Okay?
That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else this evening?
Jim Nelson, 102 Shaley Circle, future council person. Tomorrow, we have a school board election. I just want to remind everybody, I'm sure you guys will also, that we do have a school board election and get out and vote.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
Anyone else? Do we have a motion to adjourn? Oh, excuse me, anybody from the council this evening?
I just wanted to let everybody know, and I know the rest of the council people got the email. I had looked numerous times trying to find the link for the live feed for the council meetings, and it's now on the council page of the city website, so you can live stream past meetings. There's a library of them, so we've made it really easy to find. So it's on there now if you want to go back, if you need to watch a prior meeting or you missed the meeting.
Good. Anything else? Do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We stand adjourned.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, we take pride in our community and volunteering our time to helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We are Council Bluffs people operating a Council Bluffs bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Hometown banking, the way it used to be.